Hey guys, what's up? It's M43 Ryder, and before I really talk about anything, this is Ryder Gets Serious episode 2, and I had a pretty long gameplay here. It was a demolition game. I'm using the intervention in Akimbo Deagles on Favela, and I sped up, honestly, a lot of it. I had to cut about 10 minutes. I don't really like cutting my gameplays, so instead of really cutting, I sped up a lot of the boring parts, but hopefully it's still enjoyable gameplay. I end up going like 69 and 22. That's basically why I've used this gameplay, but it is sped up a little. I'm sorry for that. If you don't like it, tell me, and I'll just, next time I won't do something like this, but I thought it was a pretty good KD. It was like a 1-to-3 ratio, so I decided to use it. But anyways, this is my Ready Get Serious episode 2, and I decided that the topic of the day would be family slash graduation slash past-ish. I kind of want to tell you guys a little bit about me. First, my background. I had a pretty big family. I had, everyone, aunts, uncles, grandmas, grandpas, as a little kid. Probably when I was 10 years old, I'd say, probably younger. As bad as this sounds, my family ended up starting to die off. My grandma died, my grandpa died, my uncle died. Everyone started to die, and basically my whole side of my mom's family, I really do not talk to anymore that much. I only really talk to my aunt, who's basically the only one left, and all her kids. And I never really talked to my dad's side of the family ever, basically, my whole life. My parents got a divorce when I was in grade 9, and I was very, very happy about that, as bad as that sounds, but I was. My dad wasn't there in my whole life. My mom was my dad and my mom at once, and basically when they got a divorce, I decided that I didn't want him in my life anymore, and I wouldn't have him in my life, so I haven't talked to him now for this Christmas will be about 3 years. Will not have talked to him, and to be honest, I really do not want to talk to him. He hasn't really been there when I was young. He was all about him, what he wanted to do, what he wanted, not about what we wanted, and unfortunately it sucked, and I grew up without a father. I grew up with basically my mom, and I decided now that I would not have him in my life anymore. So right now it's me, my mom, and my sister, and my other sister living in a small little house, and it's basically us left now. It's no family, no dad's side, no dad, no really anyone left on my mom's side. It's basically just my aunt and I think my 3 cousins, if I counted right. My 3 cousins, and that's basically it. My mom's best friend, honestly, is probably like my second mom and my dad, so I do count them as family. But unfortunately, her husband, my mom's friend's husband, who's basically like my dad, he died on my birthday. So that was another little hit that I had in my life, and I had to go through. And basically, any really father figure, I guess you can say, kind of didn't work out for me. And I think it's made me a lot stronger than I am today. If that never happened, I probably would not be as strong as I am today. So I kind of am thankful for what has happened, but kind of aren't. Basically, that's my kind of background information about my family. Graduation right now. I'm in grade 11, so I am graduating in about a year, and because of everything I've really been through in my life, it's been really hard to get to a point of the graduation mark where I am right now. I have a learning disability, I have ADHD, and I have anger management, and it makes it 20 times harder for me to get through school and to get through a day, and it's really, really hard. And ever since elementary school, I've had problems with teachers, with kids, getting suspended in grade 1 for like a week, just stupid things like that, and I'm a grade 11, and I still miss, honestly, I've missed about a month and a half of school just in this one semester, and I'm fighting, it's really, really hard for me to get to school. It's really, really hard for me to go through a day. I'm trying my ass off, and I know I only have 1 year left, and I'm trying really, really hard to finish. Basically, this whole serious commentary is to just ask you guys, I want you guys to tell me about your life. If you've been through the same things I've been through, if you know how I feel, if you like school, how hard it is, and maybe you have advice for me, maybe I have advice for you. But I basically wanted to talk about this because I want you guys to know that I don't want you guys to give up. You know, as hard as it gets in life, as much things as you go through, school, family, anything, it's honestly not worth it to give up, and you deserve it to succeed. You deserve to be happy. You deserve everything. You need to, you know, be proud of yourself, and you need to show everyone that you can do it. And I grew up my whole life with people telling me I wasn't going to make it, and with people telling me I was stupid, and I basically said fuck you to them, and I'm smarter and better than that. And yeah, it's honestly, it gets hard, you know. You go through times in your life where you really think you won't make it through, but you will make it through. If you literally physically cannot make it through, that's a whole different story. But you know, like I always said, it's you against the world, and really, if you gotta fight for what you want, and you gotta fight to get where you want, you know, you can't be handed stuff to you, or it's not worth it, you know. I work 5 days a week, or more sometimes, or less, and I play soccer, and I try to go to school, and every little thing I have, my PVR, my TV, my Xbox, all my games, my Mexa points, everything I want, my phone, any food I want, I work for, and I work my ass off, and it's gotten me here today, and I haven't really been given anything, you know. I'm never really a giver, a taker. I'm more of a giver. If people need help, I'll help, and I've kind of just realized that in my life because I've grown up with someone who's all about himself, and I didn't want to turn out to be like him, you know. I didn't want to be like, no, it's what I want and it's not what you want, because I don't believe in that, you know. I want to make people happy. I want myself to be happy, and I work for that. I don't accept money from people just so I can get what I want, you know. I work for what I want, and that's what I believe in, you know. You gotta fight for something. It, like I said again, it's you against the world, and really you got no choice but to fight for what you want and fight for yourself, you know. If you want school, you gotta fight for it. If you don't want it, then don't fight. But one of my main things is you really do need school in your life. You need education, and it's something you will always need, no matter how much people say, oh, you can still make it without education. It is honestly 20 times harder to get into college or university or anywhere, even just a workforce, without education. And people don't realize that that you do need it. No matter how good you have it, no matter how awesome you think it is, you know, you need education to become smarter and just to prove something to yourself that you're better than that. I grew up and I was really angry, sad, depressed little kid. And I'm still kind of like that, but I'm fighting, you know. Xbox is kind of a getaway for me a lot of the times, and a lot of my family doesn't know I do what I do. You know, a lot of my family will never see this video I'm posting, or will never see my channel or anything, but I guess you can say in a way it's like a secret little life, but it's kind of just a getaway. But basically my whole thing about this Ryder Gets Serious is that no matter how rough your family life is or how much you've been through in your life, you know, there's always going to be the other side and a good ending. And no matter how rough it gets, I really don't want anyone or myself to quit. You know, the worst thing is to quit. You know, I'd rather lose than give up. And I'd rather lose fighting than lose not fighting. So basically, I want you guys to comment, tell me your stories, you know, tell me what you've been through, message me. You know, maybe you got advice for me, maybe I got advice for you, but I want to hear what you guys have been through. I've been through a lot more than what I've shared today, and I might share it a little bit more in more Ryder Gets Serious videos, but just comment, tell me what's up, tell me if you like this, tell me what my next Ryder Gets Serious should be about, and yeah, I also have a Twitter, hit me up on there if you guys want to keep in contact, but I go 69-22, it's the end of the gameplay, and I'm out. Bye guys.